We've got a reported homicide on the west side of town. MO looks like the matchmaker. We're gonna need to get to the scene as soon as possible and start our investigation. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to Kato for another great art piece. Shots fired! Shots fired! We've got to move now and get on with the review. A launch title for the Xbox 360 released in 2005 and developed by Monolith Productions, who are also known for their work on Fear, a psychological horror game with a focus on detective work, melee combat, and your character's powers of intuition. Overall, a fresh new take on the horror genre with a dark, gritty story and interesting characters. You are Ethan Thomas, a member of the FBI investigating a murder scene. Once there, you hear movement up above and your backup goes to investigate. While looking for the power, a perp steals your gun. You chase them down, and in the chaos, he uses your gun to kill the other agent and cop, framing you for a double murder. Now it's up to you and Rosa to track down the killer and clear your name. A compelling story that leads you on a chase through some of the worst parts of the city. Overall, it's a lot of fun, dark, morbid, and something new in a genre filled with jump scare simulators. Played from a first-person perspective, but not exactly a shooter due to the fact guns are rare and have limited ammo. Once they're emptied, they're useless as anything more than a club, readily tossed away in exchange for something a little more hard-hitting like a shovel or a pipe. With this focus on melee, there is a block and parry style mechanic which allows you an opening. Augmenting this is your taser, which can stun enemies long enough to get a hit in and steal their weapon from them. Especially useful on enemies with firearms who will utterly wreck you if given the chance. When you do take them down, sometimes they'll fall on their knees, giving you a chance to perform a finisher on them. Alongside this melee-centric combat is your detective tools, which are used in solving the puzzles and gathering evidence to figure out who framed you, what's going on, and how to clear your name. Honestly, a solid set of controls. They respond effectively, have no real input issues, with some fun little bells and whistles tossed in that you don't usually see in games, such as a dedicated taser button and a button that lets you kick people in the dick or wherever else you wish to kick them. So many homeless crackheads. Toss in a few sewer goblins, some cave trolls, and BDSM addicts, and you have a wild cast of baddies. A strange disturbance throughout the town is killing birds and driving people into a mindless, bloodthirsty rage. They'll kill anyone they could get their hands on, be that you or them. Creepy ambience, psychotic lunatics around every corner, spooky music and immense darkness, only somewhat abated by your trusty flashlight. You're in mostly decrepit, rundown buildings, filled to the brim with trash, debris, and angry homeless people. The mall is one of the creepier areas, shut down during Christmas years ago, filled with maniacs pretending to be mannequins till they can jump you, with a rundown tape of Christmas music on repeat. Listening to Christmas music for a decade straight would drive any man off the edge of sanity. So I get why these people are so angry. Deck the halls with bundles of organs, fa la 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 la. Dark and ambient, uses a lot of noises like banging, clanking, moaning, screaming, and generally unnerving sounds, coupled with solid music to unnerve and startle. The sound effects are solid, it's really satisfying to tase guys to death. Toss in some good voice acting, and it's a good time all around. Dark and rundown, the game is an excellent looking and running launch title. Sure, it's not exactly the prettiest game in all of existence, and the character models can look a little derpy at times, but it doesn't need to be. It sells the horror, the decrepit nature of the town, the madness of its citizens, and your quest for innocence well. I did have one crash during the game, but I believe that's due to the Xbox itself, and not the game due to having had this happen with several other titles as well. The game runs smoothly with no lag either, at least as far as I've encountered. Now, starting with the downsides, the game is dark as well. Oftentimes, you can't see in most places without a flashlight turned on, which will often give away your position to enemies around you, so you can choose to either bumble in the dark or lose the stealth advantage. The enemy variety could also stand to be a bit more refined and expanded upon, as most enemies are just hobos and crack fiends with different types of weapons that they either spawn with or scavenge from the environment. Honestly, a great horror game. Something new with fun gameplay that's always tense and one fuck up from death. One missed time charge, one missed swing away from an ass kicking. Personally, I'd recommend you play this, especially it's pretty easy to get a hold of on both Xbox 360 and PC, and isn't very expensive. I paid $10 for a 360 copy. So yeah, if you're looking for more unique horror games, then give Condemned a shot. Now I'd like to give another shout out to Katophoenix for her great and spooky artwork. Give her some love down below and check out our other stuff as well. This has been Core, and I'll see you next time.